Hey, what's up guys, Control here, and today I am bringing you guys a Secret Hunter deck that is pretty straightforward and simple. Really the only interesting card in it is just Azalina. That's the one that's like super out of the box. And I didn't even come up with it myself. I just went on HS Replay and was looking for cool decks to play. And I came across a deck with Azalina. Holy Asma, thank you so much for the host, man. Welcome. There we go. What was yesterday's video? I didn't stream yesterday, so I'm actually not sure what my video was. Probably just standard stuff. Yeah, the fun rogue deck. So Druid's not a very good matchup, I'd say. I'd probably just keep these three. It's a really slow hand. Could actually toss that too. It's just really good into play. That's like the only reason that I think about keeping it. It's not even for like the hero power after. But yeah, let's just do this. I don't really want to go for like the fatigue game plan against a Druid deck that just like auto wins the game on turn like 13 or something. I need to just get like a Secret Keeper and Cloaked Huntress and go face and win. Might wind up causing Kingsbane to get nerfed. I don't think it will, man. There's not enough outbursts about it. I think there's definitely decks and cards in Wild that really need to be touched before Kingsbane is. But yeah, it's definitely like one of the two decks that's talked about the most as far as being boring to play against or uninteractive, with Big Priest being the other one. I'm gonna play Catchback here just because they almost always use spells. So second he uses like Jade Blossom, I just get a 4-2 that goes face. Seems pretty good. Yeah, Barnes, but then the greater issue of Big Priest, right? It's the whole resurrect mechanic in this format that's just not that fun to play against. But it's the same thing where your opponent just stalls the entire game and just makes a big weapon and hits you in the face. I think the main problem with Kingsbane is that people just really don't like losing with their control decks that they played like 20-minute games to like to a card that's effectively like an auto win condition without any real good counterplay to it. But at the same time, like there's a lot of Reno Lock players who have good success against Kingsbane Rogue. I guess basically just like Reno players in general who are more familiar with the archetypes and understand how you actually win a lot of different matchups. Because I feel like the big problem with Kingsbane, or the perceived problem, I guess, is that people think there's a big issue with, sorry, it's not about people thinking there's an issue, it's about people not being able to play their deck as well as they should be able to. I mean, the biggest problem I think is just like people not being very good. I guess it's like the easiest way that I could put it. Is that when you are playing against a Kingsbane Rogue as a Reno deck, as a control deck, there are a lot of different ways you can win. And there's a lot of room for error on the Kingsbane Rogue side as well. Like say you have an Azalina in your control or your deck, you can Azalina the Kingsbane and then win that way. Like if your opponent's not that good at Kingsbane, there are ways that you can win. If your opponent is really good at Kingsbane, they're probably going to play around that and you're probably going to lose the matchup. But especially in Wild, you really shouldn't expect all of your opponents to be really, really good. Because this is like, at the heart of it, like a fun casual game mode, right? So if you're somebody who thinks about what you do before you do it when you play Hearthstone, you can probably beat them a lot of time. That's why like I don't really complain when I play control decks against Kingsbane. Because most of the time I just end up winning anyways because my opponents don't really think about what they're doing. Whereas like if I'm trying, I will. And there's usually a ton of room for you to just go ahead and do super well against them. Whether that's like bait both vanishes early, then just like start building big boards and then you know they can't do anything about it anyways, so you kind of just win that way. Also, I can never play around that because like my whole game plan revolves around these, so it's whatever when it happens. Yeah, it has a problem with aggro. But then that's the whole thing where aggro players get really upset too because they don't like losing to Kingsbane. Because they feel like they just shouldn't. Like I don't know. I feel like a lot of aggro players in Hearthstone really don't like Kingsbane because when they do lose to it, because they get the Leeching Poison plus weapon buffs, those guys complain even more than the control players. It's like every person who plays like odd Paladin or like odd Rogue just feels like it's their god-given right to beat Kingsbane Rogue every single time they queue into the matchup. When really it isn't at all. Like if the Kingsbane Rogue draws well and you draw poorly, you're gonna lose. But they just don't really accept that fact, I guess. They kind of just play assuming that they're always going to win, is kind of what I feel. Just going to tempo that. It's probably going to die, but it's not really a big deal. This card seems good. Don't mean to go on a big rant about that, but that's kind of just the issue that I feel is appearing. Some wild Shudderwock. I'm probably just going to stick with this deck for now. I don't really play too much Shudderwock in Wild. I like to play like Mally Shaman. That deck's kind of cool. If you do want to see me play Shudderwock, I do have videos on YouTube of that, but I haven't played it very recently, to be honest. The thing is, like, Aviana just got nerfed, right? If you guys remember that, the most recent round of nerfs. And before that, Dirty Rot was a very, very popular card run in almost every deck that wasn't going face, like starting turn 2 or 3. So the problem was, if you played Shudderwock, you would just get Dirty Rotted every game, and then the card wasn't that interesting to play with. A little bit different now, it's definitely a lot more playable than it was previously, so... yeah, maybe I could do that. But I don't... Not right now, but like a different day, I mean. Feels bad when you lose a 90 matchup, yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing, like, if you're playing an aggro deck with, like, patches in it, for example, like, you just have to accept that it's gonna happen when you draw stuff like that. I kind of want a Rexler, but I kind of just want to other, like, play stuff and just go face. Would prefer to do this and make a zombie here, I think. Let's do it. I feel like I'm just gonna get swiped, I'm not gonna waste my damage. I kill Hero Power this before anything else too, so it just makes sense to do like that, I think. We have Quick Shot, but we don't have kill commands. This is the one really awkward thing about this exact deck that I don't really like, is that you need the kill commands a lot of time for reach. On the flip side, there's not a lot of beasts, so it makes sense, but it's one of those. Where, like, we've had a couple games already where Azalina would be a lot better as, like, another card. How good Subject 9? Really good. Really, really good. I mean, it draws you, like, 5 cards, man. It's fairly well statted, and it draws you a ton. Like, Azure Drake's really good. That draws you, like, 1 card. Let's just do this. We are probably gonna Azalina fairly soon. Oh, hey guys, Control here, what's up? How's everybody doing today? Yeah, let's do that, so I can pretend that we didn't just take a fat L. Oh man, that was... Wait, if I have Poisonous, does that mean he just dies instantly? Poisonous on the hero! Oh man. Yeah, Pyro is really good right now. Oh, dude, oh my god. It's so funny that stuff like that happens, because I was just talking about, like, outplaying opponents and stuff. Why is there a Shadow Sensei in the Kingsbane list? Probably because my editors did not have the cards for the deck, so they used that as a filler card. There's no Shadow Sensei in the deck. However, I can tell you in the video, the deck will be on screen. Yeah, I would have just assumed that they don't have it in their collection, so they made a deck list that was close enough to copy. Switches. Here you can see the whole deck list. If the card's green, then there's 2 copies. And 1 is drawn, or both are used. Otherwise, it's just a 1 of. Ow. Weapon charges, thank you. Okay, well, we gotta go face, which is nice. Gonna play Big Boy Knuckles too. I'm kinda happy about that. Oh, charge? Come on, charge. Unlucky. The rush with, we're gonna pick this just because it's really funny how it works. Play Knuckles and then go face. I remember right when Gadget came out, I got wrecked at a LAN by some guy running Knuckles in a Hunter deck. He just, like, completely dumpstered me, like a local tournament in Hearthstone. And I was playing for, like, 3rd place or something, and this guy just pulls out his Knuckles Hunter, and he just completely dominates me. Good game. I don't know what it is, but he just jammed us on curve every game, and it just, like, killed my entire board every time. More Druid. Some largest amount of Druid that I've seen in a while. Let's do this, maybe. Venom Strike would be a bad keep if I didn't have Spellstone. It's fine though. Always has to be this, because their entire deck just plays a bunch of spells and then late game combo. I don't really like the wild one. So we're playing another secret, then we're coining a spell, so they're playing Loatheb. Like, draw, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it when they play Branching Paths and actually draw cards with it, because it means that it's a lot easier for me to kill them. The HP into armor card plus arena is going to be a thing? No. Some people will do it for fun, but I don't think the arena paladin's ever going to be good. That card actually has some potential, because you could play it in a wild with Molten Giants. Like, you play that, the 3-4, and then you play 2 Moltens, and maybe you can just, like, take over a game. Kind of hard to say, though, because it's really unlikely that it pans out that way, but in Heal Paladin, it's probably worth running just for, like, the off chance. It's not really that unlikely you get 2 cards in your opening hand, or even having 2 cards by turn 3, and you play it. And you don't even necessarily have to play it on turn 3, you can play it later on in the game as well. Which makes it kind of good. You planning on ever transitioning from a dead game? No. I'm probably going to stick with Gwent until I die. This doesn't feel very good to play. I think that I do this to make my average draw better. I like that. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna overdraw, but it's fine. I am deliberately ignoring you, you're right. Hey Pero, what's up, man? Thank you. Goodbye, 3-2. You know, one good thing about this expansion, slow Druid deck's got nothing. I'm pretty happy about that. This is like the deck, sorry, the class and then the archetype that just got helped for so long. There was like a broken, 1 or 2 broken Druid cards printed every expansion for however long. But at least in the new expansion, there's none of that, which is nice. It's kind of annoying, like, I like the class myself, but I'm just like so tired of Druid being so good. It's one of those. Stampeding Roar. I don't remember what that is, to be honest. I haven't pre-ordered yet, I should probably do that. Stampeding Roar. That makes you move faster, and wow, I clicked the wrong link. See you later, alligator. Was that MC Tech? Oh. My bad. Yeah, so maybe this will be in standard, not 100% sure, but in wild this isn't very good. That's what I'm talking about. I'm actually pretty excited for opium casts to be a thing, because I will actually have a lot of fun grinding those in stream. So I'm pretty excited to play those. Other things, wait, he didn't hear Power One? The fuck? Why wouldn't he hear Power One? He had some mana. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Fun stuff. Yes, sir, I did. Lidl Spellstone. Cat in a hat. Such a cute card. Turn 8 and he is 31 health? Not bad. Let's play 3 secrets and go face. Make the Yeti. That is one fake Secret Keeper. Stream Hearthstone in VR. I could do it. I have the headset thing. Aw. We use both of our cat tricks too, so you don't get anything cool off that. It's got UI though, so that's kind of a big deal. Not really sure how relevant Loatheb is right away. I mean, like, what really does he do outside of spells? Let's see what we get from this. It's 8 mana next turn. We just like keep that to play next turn. I think that's fine. I don't really need extra value from the bow when this triggers. Should be fine. I might not even play this next turn, to be honest. I might just go boom, hero power, boom. I don't have my deck tracker up, that's why it's not working. The list is on HS replay. Can do this for you. Yeah, that's not copying the code, sorry. I don't know if there's a way to just copy the code, but yeah. Okay, so that's good. He might not be able to play anything else. Okay, no, sorry to hear that. But he actually runs, I didn't even realize, didn't even recognize this, but like he's actually running MC Tech in this format, which is really, really weird. It's not normal at all. And honestly, just not very good. The end is close. It's not gonna work. He's running Mali. That is good. Right? Or is that better? No, that's better. If he has room to run stuff like Twigs, stuff like MC Tech, he probably doesn't have room to run Poison Seeds, which means this card should be absolutely broken here. 3 mana heal 10, draw a card. Just the Druid things, man. Just the Druid things. And it's the Tyrants too, dude. I don't even know I didn't mention that either. Is he just playing Standard? And most people cut MC Techs in Standard? Wow, okay. Well, let's see if my wild deck loses to this. I kind of feel like it will. I don't think I mean, if he doesn't have seeds, this 8-9 will just like decimate him, but I don't know. I don't feel like I'm really in the best spot ever. That's fine. Heal 12! Oh, yeah, I think we lose this one. Damn. 22 in one turn, man. 22 in one turn. At least he messed up the order on that. Kinda nice. Okay, so he completely misordered everything, which is nice. Okay, maybe we do win still. Because that was pretty atrocious, if I'm gonna be honest. Let's go power first. I don't really know why I took Dreadscale, to be honest. Wasn't very good there. Let's go with that. Kaboom. I don't think we really care if he plays for 4, that should be fine. Let's get our damage in. Should be fine. Okay, I think we're fine now. Druid 1 IQ? Hey man, give him the benefit of the doubt, maybe he has like 1.5, you know? Round up to a 2, not bad. I had a really bad raid today, oh my god. So we basically wiped on the same boss, like 4 or 5 times. Because we were doing like a 10-man pug with 4 pugs. And we kept on trying to explain to the pug hunter how to misdirect and volley. So he used 2 abilities after a mob dies, and he just couldn't get it like after 5 times. And it was honestly one of the most frustrating things I've done, probably in the past couple months, is just sit there and try to explain to somebody how to bind 2 buttons to their keyboard and use them. And it was really sad because I don't think the guy was like trolling or anything. I think he was like seriously trying to do it. And while I was upset because we couldn't do the boss with him, I was also feeling kind of sad for him for not being able to figure out how to press 2 buttons. It kind of sucked.
Now how about...
So I don't know, man. Some things are hard to grasp. Natty. It was a fast natty. 0 to 100 real quick. 8, 11. Quick shot, baby. Quick shot. Quick shot. Not quite. Have we not drawn our quick shots yet, or have we used them? I feel like quick shots are both bottom 2. Or I got rid of them with tracking. It's one of the 2. And I don't quite remember which one the one of the two is. I mean, we win sometimes with this, right? I'm not really doing anything this turn but going face, so let's see if we win. And I'm pretty sure it's just a quick shot. No, okay, I have that as well, okay. So I got rid of one or both with tracking. I definitely don't remember playing them this game, so that's not happening. And this is why Deck Tracker is useful if you're streaming, because usually you end up talking about random stuff like WoW raids that aren't really relevant at all to anything. Or you answer questions and you completely forget about things that happened 10 turns ago. So it's pretty normal. I mulled one after I played... oh yeah, you're right, I did overdraw one. Yeah, you're right. That is true. Well, that kind of sucks. This is one of my best cards in this matchup. How about What's My Friends? Alex the Face in trade, not bad. Okay, well we might still win in the... Okay, no, we just win now. I don't know, I mean... Oh, no, we don't win now because we didn't get a minion with attack. Actually, no, we get 3 damage, right? That's funny. That's really funny, actually. Because of the way that spell power works with the Trickster, we just have lethal now. Otherwise, we would have been one off. This card's good against Shaman. Let's keep the good card. Yeah, this is very good. The one is nice, though. Oh! This is the first time we've had Hunter Girl on 3. That's really good. What's up, Derek? What's up, Thielen? How you doing, man? Any attack? Oh yeah, you guys are saying hi to yourselves. You can highlight these boobs by typing control the board. Yes, sir, you can. It's, your bar. Yeah. Let's do that. Hey, Gangster, how you doing, man? Deck Tracker, I can't put it up, man. I can show you the list here. It's pretty simple. HS replay right here. The problem is with my OBS, whenever I open up Deck Tracker, basically what happens is my OBS goes completely black. I have to restart it, and I don't really want to do that. Hey, what's good, Red? 1-1. I'm just playing on Curve. It's definitely a waste of a freezing trap, but I just want this active so I can play this into this. That's basically it. Early for me, late night stream tonight. It's not gonna be a super long one, but I just wanted to get it in because I didn't stream yesterday. I was going to, but I helped one of my friends move, and then and there was a bunch of my friends over there that I hadn't seen in a while. So I just went out with them and just hang out. Whenever I go with those guys, though, I hate it because I always get home at like 4 or 5 a.m. Just super late. It's really excessive for just partying. K-Fighter is actually really good because I get to clear totems super easily. Excellent cardio. Yeah, that makes sense. Aha! Get tricked, son. Wild Meadows in a good place. No Stoneclaw, please. Nice, that's good. Do I think it's in a good place? I think Wild is quite playable and a lot more healthy than it was before the Aviana nerf. Do I think it's healthy? Most decks have solid answers, so I would say yes, probably. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with it other than the fact that odd and even decks are fairly uninteresting and Big Priest is terrible to play against, but I think from like a health perspective it's probably fine. I don't think there's really anything that needs to be completely fixed other than there's quite a few decks that a lot of people would find very frustrating to play against. Whether that be like Kingsbane Rogue or... roll 3. Ah, I'm lucky. That would be my general comments about it though. Easiest turn of my life. But I don't think there's anything overwhelmingly wrong with it though, no. Dude Paladin is cooler than Odd Paladin? Well, that's because you actually had to make decisions. The whole thing about even an odd decks being really overpowered and really strong and prevalent within the metagame is that so many games are going to be the exact same, or feel like they're the exact same, because every turn one with even Shaman, Hero Power. What do they do in the early game? Hero Power as much as they can so they can get their 0 mana 5/5 out as fast as possible. Odd Paladin in both formats is very, very similar, because what that deck always does is it just Hero Powers to get 1/1s and they just kill you with 1/1s. Which, to me, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I find that quite boring. I don't really think it's very interesting to just lose to 1/1s for no reason. But, you know, it's the same thing. Turn 1, you play like an Argent Squire, Lost in the Jungle. Turn 2, you Hero Power. Turn 3, you play Muster for Battle. Turn 4, you play like Squire, Muster for Battle again, or like Hero Power, or something along those lines. It's just that the game, the deck has very defined lines which aren't very interesting, is my biggest issue, I guess. Yeah, that's the best way I would put it, I guess. It has very defined lines that are not very interesting to play against. I need the Hero Power to win, I think. Why is it good? Why am I not just doing this?
Your magic shall not save you.
It just makes sense because I just have 3-turn clock now. I just shouldn't lose. You don't need Subject Boy to play this deck now. You can play without Subject Man. Begin.